Alright, what is good? Second update of the night. I'm just taking a break from inputting my answers in my Quizlet, and also just eating some rice, beans, egg, hummus, and spinach combination I made up. Quick little thoughts. I've noticed after kind of taking like a little 2 day, I'd say more of like day and a half mental break from the studies. But the first couple hours getting back into it's just slightly slow, just kind of familiarize myself with some of the more scientific chemistry terms. But it was really nice to have that break, and I'm finding my brain a little more refreshed and easier to process some more of the topics that I won't necessarily say I was struggling with, but I guess not fully grasping to the point where I could regurgitate it and I guess explain it a little better. But just to give you a little dosage of what I'm going over, it's mainly portion of it is dealing with the energy systems your body uses. So like I've said in the previous video a little while ago, the body uses three different systems. These three just different systems will either use or not use oxygen in the process. So the first two systems that don't use oxygen, which are anaerobic systems, first one being phosphagen system and the second one being glycolysis. There are two different glycolysis systems, the fast glycolysis and the slow glycolysis. And the last system that does use oxygen is your oxidative system, and that primarily will be used essentially, or it'll be used most of the time throughout day-to-day activities. So primarily, this will be used anytime the activity level is greater than 5 minutes, and it's not a relatively high intensity by no means. It's actually the lowest intensity you can possibly have out of all four different systems if you count fast and slow glycolysis. So essentially it could be like running a marathon. That's going to primarily use your oxidative system. Just me sitting down right now is going to be using oxidative system. That means I'm primarily going to be fueling my body from fatty acids or amino acids or protein. So it's just a little in-depth there. I could go more into the phosphagen and fast glycolysis and slow glycolysis, but I'm going to just end it there so I can get back to eating and finishing up my test review. Probably not going to be able to go for skate because it's right now 11 a.m., but that's okay. I got to get this done. Priorities first, and wake up early in the morning and start going over more of my test review because I have my test in 2 days, and I like to continue with the consistent success I've had on it, like I stated before, to finish strong with the program that I am. Also, a little quick thing I'm going to inject is while I'm eating, I'm watching football right now, and I guess I'm primarily doing that because I just want to watch something while I'm eating, but kind of going back to I like to always be absorbing stuff that provides value, and right now, honestly, watching a game of football doesn't really provide value to me at all, other than it's just a relaxing thing for me to watch. But I guess that stuff's always on my mind whenever I'm doing certain activities. Am I gaining anything from it? Am I getting any type of value that's going to make me better as a person? And really, no, this isn't going to make me better, but I'm just using it right now to basically take a break, I guess, break my mind from the studying I just been doing. So in the future, I always just try to, whenever I can, always make sure I'm doing something that's providing value to me. So again, I'm not perfect, of course, but always aiming to do stuff that provides value. Anywho, I'll definitely be doing one more video before I hit the hay. So one more to come. What is good? This is my video update number 3 for the DailyXander number 17, but as I was just clearing storage on my phone a moment ago, I accidentally deleted the first video I had taken for the DailyXander number 17, so I just have 2 for today, and that's okay. This is my second time now deleting a little footage. as I usually rush through real quick to do make room on my phone. So be it happens. That is okay. Yeah, I'm just finished up my Quizlet for the night and uploaded it to a social group or to my class group we have on Facebook, so that they can also look at it and help them study. And yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed as it's getting really late right now, and start the grind all over again for this week. Have a good, productive, efficient week. Goals for this week: I solidly studied for the test that I have on Tuesday, so I'll be spending all all day or all night tomorrow just studying, and hopefully breaking it up with going skateboarding, because I haven't gone skateboarding in about a couple days, and it's just a good way for me to relax. And also I need to study for a quiz that I'll either have on Thursday or Friday that is going over certain parts of the respiratory system. And I need to also start working on my presentation project, which will be an 8-minute presentation. And I have several different ideas, one of them being different ideas on what it'll be over. One of them possibly could be over effective breathing, which I mentioned earlier about the Wim Hof method, or on cryotherapy as a form of recovery after working out, which I learned about from Dr. Rhonda Patrick. Also, another topic I could look into is gut health, healthy gut bacteria. And there was another one I just wrote down, possibly, blanking on it right now. But I have several in the works as potentials, but I need to solidly figure out by this week what I'm going to do and really start working on the research for it, because I have to do an 8-minute presentation on the 28th or 29th, although I will have 4 days in a row straight of no school during Thanksgiving, so that'll be a good time to also work on it. But it's always good to get ahead on that stuff and be well prepared. And also I need to start working on doing some research on the job that I'll be interviewing for, and also being solidly ready for all the different interview questions, because I'm really focused right now on making sure I have a job lined up right after I graduate, so I can just get the next phase of my life going. And anything else for this week? Not particularly. I kind of just named all the main stuff. It's just kind of keeping my the drive going as far as finishing strong. Always working on bringing the energy to a lot of situations, or to any situations I get into, and continually growing and working on my communication skills on a day-to-day, lifetime process. Yeah, but I'm going to end on that note. This has been the DailyXander number 17. Until next time, as always, peace.